Violence happens everywhere, and South Bend has certainly had its fair share. Today, one group wants to break that cycle of violence and come together in unity. This morning, we have Pastor Gilbert Washington with us and Tracy Winston. Thank you both for being here so early. You guys are preparing for a big day. You've organized a rally and march to show unity. First of all, tell me how you both came together, because you're both from different organizations.
Yes, but South Bend is a small place.
Yeah.
We know each other from the community, and we believe, our church believes in supporting the community and being part of the community. So Tracy came in one day and said, let's do this. And I said, okay, let's give it a shot. And we've been working for about 2.5 months, actually. You know, like 2 weeks before the events of Ferguson, Missouri, we began working on our march because we want to celebrate peace and not be in the midst of a crisis and trying to do things. And,
you know, we've watched the news. We see the uprising happening in Ferguson, Missouri. You want to send a message in South Bend that we're peaceful.
Yes. Yes, that's a very important message. But beyond that, that our assessment of what happened in Ferguson was a matter of their failed leadership. And so we're appealing to not just the grassroots, but we're appealing to our leadership to step up, to be both visible and viable. So we're celebrating, but we're also offering a challenge.
And of course, Tracy, we're very familiar with you. You went through a crisis in your own family just a couple years ago.
Right.
And that's how you formed your organization. First of all, tell me a little bit about what happened to your sister.
My sister Trina Winston was killed by her husband. That taken place August 2012. We located Trina's body October 23rd. And it was so weird that it was also Anti-Violence Month, Domestic Violence Awareness Month as well. And me, myself, a victor of abuse and violence, the passion to help others runs deep. I met Pastor Washington. I've been to his church several times before with my godbrothers, and we needed some closure because at the time we hadn't found Trina's body yet. We didn't know a lot of details at the time. If you remember, we were at the courthouse. He came out with my family and friends, and I found out a lot of people were concerned about how people are released.
And that was kind of the birth of your organization, and now you're coming together to say no to violence. And what is your message? Pastor Washington, you gave me 4 points. What are you hoping to say?
The 4 points are these: that we want to help people know that there are resources in our community, that we're connected, and we're connecting those dots. Schools, political people, religious resources, all kind of services within our community, whereas we don't have to turn to violence. We can turn to each other, that we communicate. The other point was that we want to rally and we want to really celebrate our community, celebrate our people.
So the rally and march is today?
Today at 1 o'clock.
Where do you meet?
621 Lindsay Street.
Okay.
The corner of Scott and Lindsay. There's a large church there.
And you're going to walk from there?
We're going to walk from there to the Morris Plaza, to the Morris Civic Theater. It's about 9/10 of a mile. And then we're going to have a rally and then a concert.
And concert starts when?
Concert starts after everything else. It's the after party.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. If people want to join, they can just meet at the church or go right to the Morris.
Absolutely. We welcome the community, South Bend, our home.
And you brought a picture of your sister.
Yes. The organization, HOT, Hear Our Tears, was started by my sisters, by the crisis of my sister's death. We've been doing that.
She'll be there in spirit today.
Yeah, we've been doing that for 2 years now. And HOT, we're having a SOS workshop Monday. So we have a busy weekend, pastor's anniversary. And by the way, I have talked to so many pastors and clergies when this happened to my sister. We were a praying community. They speak of South Bend being a dying city, and I disagree. If you reach out, and some of us, we think we should not have to reach out, but I did, and I'm so thankful that I did, because the inspiration and the hope it come from a lot of the different churches and a lot of the pastors talking to me and praying with me in the doors and out the doors.
Thank you guys for coming today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Thank you, Tracy.